So, and I hate to sound like a boomer, but the reality is a lot of you are like, I'll listen to any music. This is groundworks that I've laid out 1,000 times. I'll listen to anything except for K-pop. My music taste goes from Bob Dylan to John Denver to Buddy Holly to Lionel Richie to The Weeknd to Lil Baby. Like, there's no discrimination there. But a lot of you just consume like really, really shit tier like pop and rap in juxtaposition with nothing. So it like really denses your mind to a point where you think the only purpose of music is supposed to just be like noises that you just bop your head to, like a primate, like noises that get you excited and you're like, "Oh wow. Noises. Wow. Wow." The reality is music is a storytelling medium utilized in many instances to tell stories that otherwise aren't able to be told. Like I feel like if you guys had to critically analyze lyrics ever of any song, even a song which had only the intent to storytell, like The Lonesome Death of Hattie Carroll, for example, a song that's actually a story about a hate crime. I feel like if you guys actually had to sit down and analyze like the song and see its purpose, you would just like start throwing feces at the wall out of pure like confusion, because like what the fuck do you guys even listen to? K-pop? Like holy shit! Like is that all? That's all that's going on nowadays?
Oh, do you like Trump?
No.
Neither okay, do good. Neither do we.
Darkness.
That dude was definitely about to say a slur.
That's cool. I know.
That dude also. What's up?
What's up?
You like Trump?
Yes,
Why?
because he's cool.
Like that's the only reason?
Oh, that's the wrong truck.
And he was definitely about to say a slur. So is he? You gonna get dragged on Twitter? I don't care. They're a bunch of minors. I can't even respond to them because it would literally like be the end of me. So I would literally just ignore it. I found out one of my cousins listens to K-pop in 2017. I haven't talked to them since, unironically. Like, you ask me one thing that happened in their life in the last 3-4 years, I would not be able to tell you.
Hi.
What's up?
Carmen. No.
Okay, they're cringe.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up? Yeah, you definitely a slur saying. I remember one time I tweeted out, drop your K-pop recommendations just to waste K-pop stands time. Like, I never checked out a single one of those songs. Like, literally just to waste people's time. Like, people made playlists and stuff, never checked them out.
Hi.
What's up? You like Biden?
Yes, I do like Biden.
Okay, you have a good one. The people are going to get mad at that one. What's up? You like?
Ilia!
Oh shit! All right, so you definitely don't like Trump then.
Oh my god. No. I just came across your For You page today, and actually for the first time, and I saw you have like full fan pages and everything. But I really enjoy your account. I really respect you as a person.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, have fun. These people are idiots.
Yeah, I'm sure. You have a good one.
You too.
Can I put in? Oh, Trump 2020, right?
No.
Why do you look like the male guy? Like you look like a male. Like you do. Actually, no. You look like you. You look like giraffe, a bunny, a bubble. Sorry, I had a stroke. I have Tourette's. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Can you give me a feel-good movie recommendation? Honestly, all right. It pains me to admit this. I like 90s, like corny 90s movies. So, and like early 2000s. So if you just like just want a feel-good movie, Groundhog Day or maybe 10 Things I Hate About You. Pains me to admit that I like those movies, but those are some pretty baller movies right there. Or Clueless. Actually, 80s movies as well. So like Breakfast Club or 16 Candles. That's really it.
What's going to happen? Hello.
What's up?
What up? G?
I like your Smithsonian hat.
Thank you.
Are you for Biden?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm kind of young. I didn't feel comfortable having that conversation. That is a child. Okay. What's up? Okay. Great conversation. Christ. Criminal Minds is a great show. There's no such thing as a good show. Except for, Atlanta. That was a good show. Other than that, no. The Dick Cavett Show. That was a good show.
What?
Nothing. You like Trump?
Do not.
All right, you have a good one. The Dick Cavett Show was a phenomenal show. It was like a not reality TV, like a late night talk show, except it was actually meaningful. Like he had a bunch of civil rights activists on at the time.
Yo, oh my God, the TikTok guy. Yo, that's sick. I'm a Trump supporter.
Why do you like Trump?
I don't actually like Trump, but you should debate me on something else. Hey, don't skip on me. You should follow me, please.
I don't think I'll be doing that one.
Okay, don't do it. Just, okay. You know what? Peace.
What's up? Y'all support BLM?
Hey.
What?
Y'all support BLM?
What?
Do y'all support BLM? The tag you're under? Black Lives Matter?
Of course.
Yes.
We're good.
What the fuck? Literally, what the fuck?
So it probably won't do shit, but it's something.
Why do you like Trump?
I almost made the most racist joke. I was like, get off my lawn if you're not gonna come.
Just sounded racist, what the fuck?
Yo, let's go.
She said something along the lines of like,
How you doing there, handsome?
oh, I remember that dude. He's racist. I remember him from a couple lives ago. What's up?
Hey,
You like Trump?
Yeah.
Why?
Hey, you like these nuts?
That's some office viewer comedy there.
So Trump's cool, right?
Nah.
Just nah.
Good take.
I don't like Trump.
What's your hat say?
Smithsonian.
Smiths? Oh my god, do you listen to the Smiths?
Yeah, but that's not what it says. Definitely a little racist kid.
What's her new name?
I was like a 4-year-old.
Hi.
No, another 4-year-old.
He's like, good question. Hi, how are you?
What's up?
If you could vote this upcoming election, who would you vote for?
I already voted.
Okay, who? If you don't mind me asking.
Huh?
Okay, which policies of his do you support and why?
I voted for Biden.
Okay. Epic.
Why?
Actually or no?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay. Why? What policies of his do you support?
I just prefer him to Trump. Like,
He's just like more like not scary.
Less rape accusations,
Well,
TBH.
He's less rapey. He's
Yeah.
literally less
He
rapey.
seems like
not
he's
so-
like-
if even like they both did those things. Like I feel like he like doesn't want to like.
it's too close to home and it's
Playing
too
that way.
random.
What's good?
What's up, bro?
What's good? You should get waves or a perm. Perm with the fade. I'll pay for it.
Don't think I'll be doing either of those things.
Bro, I told this guy to get waves. He's like, I'm white. I'm like, who cares? Anybody can get waves.
I don't think I'd look good in waves.
And then you put on the do-rag, and then you look fly as fuck. And you
I have
get
a picture of me.
right.
I have a picture of me in like a wrapped up shirt when I was like working out like half a year ago, and it looked like I was wearing a do-rag. It's a pretty embarrassing
right.
picture. And
No, but nowadays people be like, that guy has waves.
no, I like was very visibly a cracker in the picture. So
Where you from?
I'm from Georgia.
Georgia. I'm from California.
So what you think about the election?
Oh, it's pretty fucking stupid. I feel like it's there's gonna be a stupid outcome either way. It's either like Biden wins and somebody like Trump people are like, you see, there's something wrong with like the fucking mailing vote, or if like Trump wins, there's something, I don't know. Like then people are gonna overreact and shit, and I don't know.
No, I don't think it's overreacting. Whatever may happen after Trump wins.
Or people are just gonna freak out and like nothing's gonna happen in reality.
It depends on what race you are.
Yeah, that too.
Like,
But like,
if you're a white dude like me, it doesn't really matter who wins the election to me personally. Well, it matters to me who wins, but I won't get affected by it personally. is what I'm
yeah,
saying.
neither would I. But still, like my family, my parents are immigrants, and they're like, damn, Trump won, we're about to get deported or something. I was like, nothing happened, bro, because I know nothing's gonna happen.
Are you illegal?
No, I was born here.
Are your parents?
I was born in the Bay Area.
What about your parents?
Nope, not them.
So why would they get deported?
I don't know.
I used to think I was going to get deported, but then I became a citizen. But I was always legal. I didn't know that.
You weren't always legal?
I was always legal.
Oh, I thought you said you weren't. I'm like, man.
Yeah, I had a green card like as soon as I came. Well, first I had a visa and then I had a green card.
What are your thoughts on California? Because I feel like it's very overrated.
What part of California do you live in?
Like more north. Okay.
That's where my uncles live.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I've been to both South California and North California. North California is by far the best part to me. Since there's like more trees and like green and shit.
This kind of makes me look racist. I like Northern California more than I like Southern California, no doubt.
Yeah, it's like more trees and stuff.
I like the beaches more too. You know I-5, the interstate?
Huh?
You know the interstate I-5? It goes from like
No, I probably do, but I just like don't pay attention.
it goes from
to
like
roads.
it goes from like San Jose up.
Probably no.
Like it's on the coast. Like it's like the coastal highway. That's what it's known for. That's a very beautiful drive. Because like one of my uncles lives in San Jose and the other lives in Monterey. You know where Monterey is? It's like a smaller city, but it's quite nice.
Yeah.
It's not small, but it's like small for California. So
Yeah. I like the Northern California beaches more than Southern because it's like, I don't know, I like the views better. It's like more like cliffy and stuff, and there's more cliffs and stuff.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's epic.
All right, well, I'm going to head out. You have a good night.
You too, bro.
No, true. Girl, I feel so.
Who the fuck thought he was? Who the fuck thought I was Asian? What? He was listening to what was that? Was that Ariana Grande? Hold up. Well, no. Fuck. Just like automatically. Uh-oh. Holy shit. What's up?
Sure.
You like Trump?
No.
Epic.
Period.
This dude better be racist. Definitely. Like, I'm not even gonna let him.
Oh,
What's up?
the Smithsonian?
Yeah.
Is that the one in New York?
No, in DC.
Oh, okay. Sorry, not that.
No, you're chilling. Did I get just skipped? What the fuck? Smithsonian in New York. That's definitely not a thing. What's up?
Hey.
Y'all into politics?
Yeah, we actually are.
What do y'all think about the election?
Settle for Biden.
Okay, that's epic.
What are your views?
Probably way further to the left of you, but I'm still settling for
No,
Biden.
vote.
Huh?
You need to vote.
I already voted.
Who?
Biden.
Who they voted for? Sorry. If you prefer to say.
Oh, I voted for Biden. I don't have a problem with
Okay, I
that.
love you.
Oh my fucking god, Burlington is here.
You like Trump?
No,
I like your hair. It's nice.
thank you. You have a good one. Hold up, 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let these cats know. I'm gonna let these cats know. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna let them know. By the way, you try to pull a prank on me, I'm literally just ending the live and not going live for another week. Like, I'm not with that shit today. And if there's an actual emergency, don't even bother telling me. Because I don't care. I'm not believing you no matter what. And I hope it fucking kills me, whatever it is. Alright, time to start just muting people. I don't even care if it's like obvious that you're joking. I'm just muting y'all. There's a truck outside of my house. I don't know whose fucking truck it is. That shit better be gone. I'm balling. Balling like Ginobili. You know, when I used to read Marx, I never bothered reading Capital. It was too nuanced and boring. I was like, I'm not reading Capital. What the fuck? Why would I read Capital? So, like, I read Critique of the Gotha Program. I never read Capital. Yeah. I read Lenin, too. I read, like, State and Revolution, Imperialism, High Stage of Capital. Never read Capital, though. Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Why aren't you a communist? I gotta skip so fast. I don't fuck with this hat, actually. It doesn't fit right. It's like, it's so fucking big. Hold up.
Hello?
What's up?
What are you doing under this hashtag?
Radicalizing people.
Huh?
Radicalizing people.
Oh, why?
Why? What kind of question is that? What kind of question?
Wait, so you're a Trump supporter?
No.
Wait, so why are you under a Trump hashtag?
Radicalizing people.
Interesting. Do you have a TikTok?
No.
Okay. Talk to you later.
Bye. What's up?
Hey, man.
You into politics?
Yeah. I'm noticing your hat.
Yeah, what about it?
Tells me a lot.
So does the shirt, huh?
Jesus Christ, man.
What's up? What's the issue here?
What do your parents think of your views?
I don't have a political ideology, so.
I have trouble believing that.
Oh, it's Capital by Marx.
I'm saying I have trouble believing that you don't have an ideology.
Oh, that I don't have a political ideology? I don't know what my parents would think.
Yeah.
My mom had to read Capital in school because she went to school in the USSR. So did my grandma. My grandma read Capital in 1957. She read Marx and Lenin her last year. I think it was 11th grade because they only went to 11th grade in the USSR. Mom's not a fan of communism.
Hi. Really? You bitches stop. Get in the fucking camera.
So annoying.
Hey, what's going on, bitch?
They read Desk Capital in school. They read okay, in school, you had to read pretty much like all of Marx's works. This is why literacy rates in the USSR were higher and like people weren't as much of a dumbass in the USSR as they are in America. Because you would actually read theory as opposed to, what the fuck did we read in school? Rikki Tikki Tavi? So as opposed to reading fucking Rikki Tikki Tavi and the Cat in the Hat in 7th grade like we do in America, in 7th grade in the USSR, you would have already started Marx. By 7th grade, you probably moved into Lenin, studying lower stage socialism. Yeah, like 6th grade, you'd still think socialism is communism because you probably would have only just read Marx, and you would have seen that Marx uses the terms interchangeably. And then 7th grade, you start to realize, oh, okay, if we're looking at like Lenin's perspective on things, there's a differentiation in the fact that socialism is lower stage communism, whatever, right? So. But Capital was a high school class. High school book. What's up?
You're a Trumpy. Turn it.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. Get
I'll
to
show
help.
you my
And
feed if
for
you say you
what?
like Biden.
No. I
Here you go.
recommend getting help. Oh,
Wait, okay.
we can offer some good therapy.
Do y'all know what this symbol means? Wait, hold on. Oh, shit. This symbol?
Ignorance?
Oh.
They actually just don't fucking understand that that's... The American education system, yo. Just think about this, bruh. Think about this. This was enemy number one for 50% of American history. And the next generation doesn't even know the symbol of it. Like, that's how fucking dumb the general population is. British education system is based? No, the fuck it's not. You guys are also dumbasses. You're muted because you literally have Boris Johnson as your fucking PM right now. What's up? You into politics?
I am.
What you think?
I hope Trump wins. That's all I'm gonna say.
Why?
Why? I think he's better for the country than Biden is. I think he did pretty good with the time that he was given.
You're pro-country?
Huh?
You're pro-country?
Yes.
It's embarrassing.
Did you vote?
Yeah.
You voted Biden?
I voted for Comrade Biden. He will abolish the commodity form.
Man, I just don't agree with you.
Oh, I mean, it's not up for discussion. He will abolish the commodity form.
No, what do you think? What do you think about Kamala saying it's the first act they're gonna get rid of all the tax cuts?
That's so epic.
You want more taxes?
Huh?
You want more taxes?
Well, really, I want to abolish the commodity form, and liberate the proletariat. You get what you get.
You want taxes.
Beggars can't be choosers. The old saying, you know.
So you'd rather have higher taxes than?
Well, I mean, I just don't want currency to begin with. But as long as currency's a thing, I guess, higher taxes.
What kind of currency do you want then?
I don't.
You don't want any currency at all?
No, because currency would perpetuate the commodity form.
Why do you think that would work?
Huh?
Why do you think that would work?
What do you mean? Would you realize that humans existed without currency for how long?
What? No. That was back then. We're in a modern society now.
Wait, but it works.
How would a business run without currency?
What? You think I want businesses to run?
You don't want any businesses at all.
Businesses presuppose exploitation. Why would I want that?
So how are you going to get stuff? How are you going to get stuff? How are you going to get water? How are you going to get food?
Let me open up Capital. Let's go to page 1. It's been a while since I read Marx. Introduction, preface. Let's go to the opening part about commodities. The government will do this stuff.
So the government will provide you food, water.
That's what Marx says, at least. Right here, page 20. Communism. Rejecting the Hegelian dialectic, we see that with an abolition of the commodity form, what we will realize is that in the simplest of terms, communism will result in the action of gubernatorial governance, meaning, in shorter terms, the government will do the stuff. Marx.
So you want the government completely controlling you?
I want the government to do all of this stuff.
So you want the government to completely control you?
Yeah, just like BDSM.
Why?
It's just epic. It's poggers.
Poggers? Is that?
That's also a technical term. Marx invented that one as well.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, it's in Crisis Theory. Chapter 13, right after he prescribes the rate of falling profit, he introduces Pogarian theory. It's just like another component of Crisis Theory, specifically about how exploitation results in social alienation. Chapter 4.
Why do you think that the government completely controlling you would work?
Because of Pogarian theory, chapter 14.
No. Don't go off of that. Why do you think that it would work?
Because I'm a Marxist, and in Marx.
No. You're not getting it. Why do you think it would work? Why do you want to be controlled by the government? Why do you think that right now in the capitalistic society that we have right now? Why do you think that communism would work better than capitalism?
Wait.
Don't go for your books.
Communism wouldn't work in capitalism. That's why you have to abolish.
No. That's why you're getting rid of capitalism. Why do you think it would work better than capitalism?
Because what we know is that in capitalism, there is a tendency for the rate of profit to fall, which means that the growth is unsustainable. And the only two ways that this could be subverted is by, one, changing the rate of exploitation, which is completely detrimental to the proletariat, or two, by just not being sustainable, which is probably what's going to happen in the long term. There's been people coping with this. But nonetheless, when we look at historical implications of past systems, the history of humanity is one of a history of class conflict. Why would there be any difference in this situation? What it will eventually lead us to is a system in which there is no class. And once again, Pogarian theory in chapter 14 of Marx. I mean, like you can say don't read the book, but like I promise if you just read Pogarian theory in chapter 14.
No. I'm not saying you can't read the book. I'm just saying if we're talking about this, I want you to go off of what you think and not what somebody else is telling you to think.
Yeah, that's why I just explained it in my own terms. But
yeah.
But I'm just saying if you want more in depth, you could read chapter 13 of Capital, which is about the tendency of the rate of profit to fall, and chapter 14, which is about Pogarian theory.
How do you think Venezuela is doing right now with communism?
So they definitely abolished the commodity form, so that's pretty poggers. Once again,
and they're having to eat their dogs. They're so hungry. The government isn't providing like they could be.
That's epic. I don't like dogs.
You don't eat. You like so not being able to get a hold of food, so you have to eat your pets.
Well, my neighbor's dog is annoying as fuck. So I mean, if that's one way to harm reduce, then I'm all for it.
You'd rather eat your pet
It's not my pet.
Live in a capitalistic society where you can just go buy food from a grocery store.
It's not my pet. It's my neighbor's pet, and he's annoying as shit.
No, I'm saying hypothetically.
Huh? In this hypothetical situation, I'd be very gracious that this would give me an opportunity for my neighbor's dog to no longer exist.
So you'd rather eat your dog instead of going out to a grocery store and
Once again, it's not my dog.
Hypothetically, again.
I would never have a dog.
Say you were your neighbor, right? And you own a dog.
Yeah, if I were my neighbor, I would no longer have a dog.
What are you smoking, man?
Nothing. I'm just tired of my neighbor's dog.
You don't like dogs, huh?
Mm-mm.
You're more of a cat man? You look like a cat man.
No, I just don't like animals.
You don't like animals at all?
Mm-mm.
Why do you think communism will work? It's never worked. If it's never been achieved, I ran into somebody like you last night saying that it's never been achieved. If it's so great, how has it never been achieved?
What are some examples of communism?
Venezuela.
What is communism?
Venezuela is in shit right now.
Wait. What is communism?
Communism is a moneyless, classless society.
You don't think you think
that's the base of communism?
So you think there's no class and no currency in Venezuela?
That's what I'm going off of. Yep. I mean, they don't have any money, so they can't go out and buy shit.
Breaking news.
There is nothing to buy. They're having to eat their dogs, obviously.
Breaking news. There's both class and currency in Venezuela.
There is. Okay, hold on. No. Hold on. I'm gonna find where I'm going off of. Don't worry, man.
I'm gonna hit you with that white shit. Newsflash, buddy.
What?
There's class and currency in
There is?
Venezuela. Yeah.
Okay, I'm. If I can find that, man, you're right. Communism will work. Okay, if I can find it, I'll agree.
So the
with
name
you.
of like the currency in Venezuela is a bolivar. I'm definitely butchering that, but I'm assuming that's named after the same guy that liberated a bunch of South American countries, and Bolivia is named after him. But like, there's definitely currency and class in Venezuela. Also, 70% of the market is privately owned in Venezuela, so like definitionally, it's antithetical to communism. Like it's the exact opposite of what communism is, because it has, and even by your definition.
Do you think communism would work in America?
Huh?
Why do you think communism would work better than capitalism in America?
It's more, well, once again, I mean, like, it's so nuanced, but if you look into Marxian crisis theory, you will come to the realization that capitalism is just definitionally not sustainable. There's a tendency for the rate of profit to fall, alienation.
I mean, we've done good.
Yeah, sure.
This whole time.
Yeah.
We haven't felt yet.
What's your metric for good? Just existence?
Pretty much. It's better than Venezuela.
So your metric for good is existence.
I mean, you'd rather eat your dog than go buy stuff from a grocery store.
We just
You want to have the government control you.
we just established that Venezuela is not by any metric communist.
I mean, Venezuela's in shit right now. People are eating their dogs.
Damn, the goddamn capitalism. Holy shit.
Goddamn capitalism, yeah.
What is
They're not a
capitalism?
capitalistic country at all.
What is capitalism?
Capitalism?
Yeah. Would you agree with the notion that it is a private ownership of the means of production?
Say that again.
Would you agree that capitalism is private ownership of the means of production?
Yes, I would.
70%
Sure,
70% of the Venezuelan economy is privately owned.
Okay, well, hold on, man. I'll agree with you. I mean, you're doing pretty good right now. You're better than any other.
So that's definitionally capitalism now. So let's stop mentioning Venezuela every time.
Okay, I'll stop mentioning Venezuela. That's just everything I'm seeing that they're communistic.
I mean, by no metric. I just think you might have a little bit of a Venezuela kink, but I think it's cute.
I do really like Venezuela.
Yeah, I think it's cute, so I don't mind it. But what do you think about the USSR?
I mean, they're socialists. It says it right here, Venezuela. I don't know if you can see that.
I don't really care. I don't get my political theory from Google.com.
I mean, I just looked up Venezuela.
Okay.
They're socialists, so.
Okay. I'm sure that they also...
I don't get my political theories from Google.com either. I just looked it up.
That's Google. You looked up a political understanding on Google.
That's not a political theory. It's a political fucking fact.
Do you think that's still an understanding of theory from Google? So do you think that China is communist?
China, huh?
Do you think that China is communist?
Yes.
You think China is communist?
It is fucking China for a reason.
So what's your metric for communism? I don't care what Google has to say.
No, Venezuela. No, we're getting back on Venezuela, man.
Okay, 1 second. I'll give you a source from Fox showing you a very disappointing situation.
It is?
What's socialism, private sector?
Give me a second. I'm going to go water.
Okay. Tonight we're gonna get on the floor.
Hey man, I got my water that I bought from a grocery store that the government didn't provide me, so.
There was no water in the Soviet Union, by the way. There was no.
No. You're saying that you want the government to provide everything for you, so.
Yeah.
I went and bought this water, so.
There was no water in the Soviet Union, right?
When did we start talking about the Soviet Union?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I think you'd assume that that's an example of socialism.
No, I never said that.
You don't think the USSR is socialist, but China is?
Okay, hold on. What are you fucking on about? When did we start talking about the USSR? I just said I went out and bought this water.
Okay, China's communist, right?
Because no,
No?
man, listen to what
Why
I'm
are
saying.
you backtracking so
I'm
much?
saying that I went out and bought this water because we're in a capitalist country, right?
Okay.
You're saying that you want the government to provide everything for you.
Yeah, sure. Wait, they have a communist place again? Once more? What's a communist country again?
I mean, I really like Venezuela, so I'm just gonna say.
Okay, but it's 70.
Venezuela's
Let's go back to China, right?
No, man.
There's the source, by the way, that it's capitalist.
Okay, hold on. Let me read this.
From Fox News.
Fox News. Okay.
Yeah.
I really like Venezuela. Do you like Venezuela?
No, it's far too capitalistic for my liking.
Okay.
70% of the means of production privately owned. That's quite concerning. China's communist, though, right? In your opinion?
Yes, China is communist in my opinion.
They have water.
I never said communists didn't have water.
So what was the point in bringing that up?
What are you fucking on about, man?
Why'd you bring up the water? Why'd you attribute water to
The
capitalism?
government to provide everything for you. So.
I mean, it seems to be doing fine in China, right? I'm pretty sure everyone.
They have water.
Yeah.
I never said that they wouldn't provide water. I'm just saying that I went out and bought this water because we're in a capitalistic country, and the government didn't provide it for me.
So if you can get the water provided from the government, why would you just waste your money on it?
Because we're not in a communistic country.
Wait, so you would rather waste money on water than have it provided for you?
Because you actually get money and you go out and buy shit. You work for money.
Okay, but why just needlessly work for things that should be a necessity provided for you?
Not everything's a necessity, man.
Water is not a necessity in your opinion?
I never said that.
Okay.
Not everything's
So
a
wait.
necessity.
So water would be an example of a necessity.
You want everything provided to you. You want everything given to you, right? You don't want to work at all.
Yeah, totally. I'm post-workist. Just want to sit on my ass and drink government water all day, every day.
That's basically what you want the government to provide for you. You don't want to. Do you believe that and what is your form of communism? What do you?
Juche.
That you were going off of? Do they have money in that?
What's my ideal society?
Yeah. What's your ideal society?
You know what Juche nationalism is?
No, I do not.
So North Korea.
Okay. You like North Korea?
Yeah, they're pretty poggers.
Why don't you move to North Korea?
I can't. As a U.S. citizen, I can't.
You can get a passport and move to North Korea.
No, it's a homogenous society, 100%. They don't.
You can't just go into North Korea.
They don't
You don't want immigrants coming in at all.
Do you know what homogenous is?
No, I do not.
It's when everybody.
Homo, the same.
Yeah. So
same. Yeah.
it's a homogenous ethno state. So I can't go there. I can't move there. Because I'm not a North Korean. Huh?
You want the U.S. to be that?
No, I just want to be a North Korean. God really messed up, I guess. I don't know. It's God doesn't mess up. I'm gonna bring Juche nationalism to the United States.
Okay. And you think, North Koreans, you can't just you have a dictator. Do you want a dictator?
What do you mean dictator?
Kim Jong-un.
He seems to be doing fine.
They're doing fine.
Yeah.
I don't think everything's provided to.
You know they have the cleanest air in all of the world,
They
right? Yeah. Cars aren't allowed.
Thank you for telling me that. That would be useful.
Cars aren't allowed because there's public transportation.
You don't believe in cars.
Well, they definitely exist. I've seen some before. I've seen 2 or 3, I think. But I'm not a carist. I don't support them per se.
Is that a cross? You got a cross on?
Yeah.
You a Christian?
Mm-hmm.
You're a Christian and you.
I'll spit it out.
Those two don't go together, man.
Why? Christ.
Hey, man. Hey.
The 11th Amendment. Fucking hell. The 11th commandment. Thou shalt not be a communist, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean that's. Hold on.
The Bible seems pretty commie to me. You ever read Matthew 19:24?
Matthew 19:24. Hold on, let me go to it.
Mm-hmm. Amendment.
What's your favorite book of the Bible, man?
John.
John.
Probably, yeah. Maybe Exodus, honestly.
Do you believe that we're in the end times?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I mean, I have no way of knowing.
No man knows the day or the hour, right?
Yeah, so true.
You're just built different, man. You're built different.
Indeed. Have you read Matthew 19:24 yet?
I'm going through it right now, man. Hold on now. Matthew 19, you said?
19:24.
19:24.
What version are you on? Just so I can have the same exact one. What version of the Bible do you have? Do you know?
I think it's NIV.
Okay.
Matthew 19. Again, I tell you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for someone who is rich to enter the kingdom of God.
Jesus hates rich people, it looks like, huh? That's a Jesus quote.
How does that mean that he hates rich people?
That is a Jesus quote.
That's a Jesus quote. I mean, it's not in red, man.
23. The verse before says, Then Jesus
said, okay. Man.
Then Jesus said to his disciples, "Truly I tell you, it is harder for."
I forgot. NIV doesn't have the red letters.
Yeah. I feel like that's the you know how like white girls named Grace like put Bible verses in their bio.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's the one Jesus would put in his bio, or maybe John 3:16. But like it'd be a bit egoistic to put John 3:16 in his bio, considering that one's like about him. So I don't think.
Why do you think that just because someone's rich doesn't mean that they can't enter the kingdom of God?
I didn't say that. It just says it's harder. It's harder for a rich man to go to heaven than a camel to go through the eye of a needle.
Why do you think that it says that? Why do you think that he's saying that it's hard for a rich man to go to heaven?
Because value isn't created from like risk and investment. Rather, value is created by your labor input, and it is inherently theft to hoard money in a manner, especially when that money is acquired by exploitation. So
just because you're exploited.
Well, if you exploit someone, that's literally just like theft. That's like manipulating them.
So because you're rich, you've committed theft.
Yeah, definitionally, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, unless you own your own means of production, which is like virtually impossible. So like maybe Twitch streamers, no, but even then.
If you invest in stocks at a young age, right? And you sell those stocks whenever they start getting high, and you get rich, you've stolen.
Where do stocks get their value from? Wait. This is actually a good question.
Man.
Wait. Do you think that like stocks just exist vacuously, and some days are like, hey, I'm gonna be like expensive now, and then the other day are like
they're from rich people. I know that. Why do you think that? So if you invest in stocks and you get money from selling those stocks,
okay,
selling your share in the stock,
yeah,
you've stolen.
I'll ask you the same question because this will answer your question when you answer this one. It'll answer itself. Where do stocks gain value from? The success of a company, right?
Yeah.
And in order for a company to be successful, it has to exploit labor. So even though it's not in this situation, it's not a direct causality, it's still indirect. You're still profiting off of theft.
So someone working for you is theft?
if you don't properly compensate for them. And in capitalist society, you can't properly compensate for them. So here's
proper compensation.
Every single 100% of value is created from socially necessary labor time. So that means whatever you take away from my labor and redivide among yourself without
You should be getting 100%.
Yeah, you earn if your labor is responsible for 100% of value, you are entitled to 100% of value from your labor.
Okay, I'm gonna use this analogy. My buddy, he works on a farm, right?
Okay.
He hard work. That's some hard ass work. Can you vouch that working on a farm is hard work?
Yes, very hard work.
Okay. Now, are you being sarcastic? 'Cause,
No,
no.
And I this is not going to be good for your point because we'll get into farmers after you give me this.
Okay, why do you what do you have against farmers, man?
No, I don't have anything against farmers, actually. I want to liberate farmers. The thing with farmers is a lot of farmers, for example, chicken farmers, who work for big corporations like Tyson when they have no alternative, are forced to go in debt because Tyson has a monopoly on the means of production and gives them all of these utensils and then exploits their labor continuously to a point where farmers are only making like $12,000 to $17,000 a year, when in reality their labor probably creates 5 times that amount of money and they're just getting that robbed from them.
No, what I wasn't gonna go into some rich thing. He works for a man on his farm. He just herds cows, and stacks hay, right?
Okay.
So he gets what I think $20 an hour.
Okay.
How much is that? I have no idea how much that is a week, but he makes some pretty good money at 15.
Okay.
So what you're saying, he should be getting 100% of what he puts out.
Ask this question again to yourself. You think that you believe in hard work, right?
Yeah.
You think that you shouldn't be compensated for your hard work
Something has to get what's the point in working if the person you're working for isn't getting anything?
What if you work for yourself? What if there is no person? Why does there need to be a
wait? We're not talking about working for yourself.
No. Wait. But why does there need to be a person?
You're still working for yourself.
No, I'm saying why does there need to be this other spectator who just
Because this is what capitalism is. You work for other people.
Yeah, that's not good though. That's the point we're trying to get at. Wait, why if I this is just bad? Why would I just have someone else just stare at me work on their property and then take part of that portion without doing any labor
that's really bold of you to assume that the guy just stands there and watches.
Okay, he's entitled to 100% of his labor input. That's fine. But he doesn't, and this happens all the time in a capitalist economy, he shouldn't have the right to be able to take from your labor input and redistribute that amongst himself.
He's giving you money to work for him.
He's okay, and he's not. Wait. Your labor is what's. Wait. Your labor is what's creating 100% of the value. Who is he to take 100% of it, give you back 80, and take 20 to himself? That's
He's not giving you anything.
He's not. Wait. So he's taking 100% of your labor now. That's just bad.
Okay, say my buddy cuts the grass, bales the hay, right?
Okay.
He gets paid $20 an hour. He works for 2 days baling hay.
Okay.
He gets $20 an hour. He puts in an 8-hour day.
Okay.
That guy, he gives him however much money that is.
He gives him. Wait. Think about it this way. He gives him flat pay, right? He gives him $20. So that means no matter what, obviously he's not pushing the exact same amount of hay every day, right?
No.
So day to day, right? Yeah. There's a different amount of value procured by him. And every day there's a discrepancy. Some days he might be compensated exactly for what he created in labor input. But some days he literally just has a bunch of value taken from him, from his labor, for no reason other than the fact that this dude owns the means of production. He owns the farm. For some reason we have individual...
So you believe what you put in and work, that's what you should be compensated for?
Does that
That's
seem?
what you've been trying to say this whole time.
Yeah. Does that seem so radical to you?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay.
I see what you're saying, but it just doesn't work in this society. That's what I'm.
That's why I'm saying fuck this society. Think about it this way. Think about it this way. Think about it this way. And we did this for thousands and thousands of years. We could just revert back to this. Instead of having one foreskin look over the farm and call it his own private property, and then be the doll manipulator in how much he wants to give to everyone, you have a communal ownership where we all work collectively in this farm, and based off our own labor inputs, we're compensated for how much we put in. That seems like the fairest system, don't you think? To each according to...
How is he going to be making any money back if he's giving back 100% to everybody who's working for him?
Wait. Think about it this way. In this situation, instead of him owning the farm, he just works also. He's just another worker.
Okay, then who's going to be providing the money?
What do you mean who's going to be providing the money?
You're working for 100% of your work, right?
Yeah.
So you're just going to work for no money.
Wait, you would work for all of your value. That would be like such a better incentive to get back all of the value you put in.
Who's going to be paying you, though?
What do you mean? Like, you just... Wait. It just continues into a voluntary...
Just to work. You don't get any money.
Wait. These things still go to market. Like, Marx believed in supply and demand. These things, you still get properly compensated for them.
Who is compensating you? That's what I'm trying to ask.
The consumer. It's just you. It's literally just getting rid of the middleman who owns the means of production for absolutely no reason. Instead of having these like little puppet masters who look over the process for no real reason other than to just manipulate and create a profit, just get rid of that middleman and then you work.
So everybody works on a farm, even...
No, it's just whatever you're equipped to do, and then we just continue society the way it is. We just get rid of the middleman. Think about it this way, right? I'm trying to think of a good analogy, right? So let's say, I don't know, like no real labor. Fuck, I'm trying to, damn, capitalism is so shitty that you can't...
A bank.
No.
They don't put in any real labor.
No. I'm trying to say, like, what situation can I create an analogy for that would make this, like, better illustrated? But capitalism is such a fucking shitty system that I can't even think of an analogy for it. So, like, let's just say that, I don't know, like, I really can't think of anything. I fix your TV or some shit, right? Yeah. And after I fix your TV, my intent is to give, all right, I'm literally right here. I'm 5 feet away from you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I make this TV for you. I fix it, and then you grow 20 fucking apples or some shit, right? You grow 20 apples, and we agree to this deal, 20 apples for the TV. So I bring you this TV, and you bring me these apples, except there's just like some dumbass in the middle who's like just blocking the way, and is like, hey, I'll give him these 15 apples, but I'll take 5 to myself. And you're like, what the fuck? Why? And then he's like, oh, because this is my means of production. So I get 5 of the apples because I'm the middleman and I'm required to give him the apples. I have to be the middleman in this situation. No, the fuck he doesn't. I could just give you the apples directly and you give me the TV and we partake in this voluntary transaction and no theft transpires. But for some reason, we still have this middleman.
Okay, that actually does make sense. Nice shot, man.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Huh?
I'm glad. I came to this realization recently myself as well.
What? Okay, but what do you mean the consumer provides everything?
So
the consumer provides.
So in this situation,
how are you making money back if?
So just think about it this way. I don't even think you need to like. I may be wrong on this because like I'm not too theory nuanced. But I don't think you even need to be like a communist to believe in the LTV. So like you could be like a market socialist or something. No, market socialism doesn't write on the LTV. But you could just like, you could believe in the labor theory of value where like you're properly compensated for labor and not be as radical as myself, for example. But like, what was the original question you asked? Like how would there be an incentive or whatever? Just think about it this way. We all still have our needs, right? There's still, everything still requires socially necessary labor time. So anytime I want something, I'm going to engage in trade, except this time we don't have the middleman. So, like, if you're in the need for some, I don't know, for some fucking, like, once again, let's just go back to the shitty analogy. I fix TVs for a living, you grow apples for a living, you, like, grow groceries. Like, you're a farmer in this situation. I take a portion of your just like your groceries in exchange for the TV, and there's the middleman. Like, we don't need the middleman in this situation. We're just existing voluntarily and engaging in voluntary transaction together. So it's that simple.
So there will be no grocery stores. There will be no.
I mean, like, yeah, sure, there would be. There would be physical manifestations of places where we trade. It's just like it wouldn't be privately owned. These would be communal areas.
So you would trade something out of your home to get something that you
Yeah, sure.
To give something that you need to get another thing that you need.
Yeah.
Fucking yourself over.
Well, you're just like, you're creating 100% of your own labor. You're not losing any money to some sort of hierarchy of theft. And then you get to, like, make your decisions in what you want and what you don't want.
Okay. Man, this is what I'm taking out of this. So, say I need I'll just use the TV. I need a new TV. I need my phone screen replaced, okay? Because I've cracked my whole damn phone. I trade you right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving you something that I need just to get something else that I need. That's what I'm taking out of this.
We do this all the time. I need money. I break down my car, but I have to give part of my money to you because my car's broken now.
Your car.
Yeah.
And then that business gets the money, then provides for more people to get their car fixed.
Wait, why would we need the business when there's just a mechanic that works on his own?
Why do you
Wait, like think about the average mechanic. Like, if I go to National Tire and Battery, instead of like there being an incentive for the direct worker to like work on my car, it has to go through like a bunch of shitty things, like the fucking owner of the means of production, whoever owns the private property, gets to take a share of the portion of the work and like a share of the portion of the money, and it actually fucks me over because I have to pay more now, right? Because person, like the mechanic, actually wants to have like a competitive wage, so they have to pay him, but then the owner of the means of production also takes part of your money, and now I'm actually paying too much for my fucking mechanic, and he's also going to like try to rob me as a result of profit incentives and like capitalism. If this was just like a communal area, or like fuck it, like not even have an area, and it's just like, oh, let me pull up to the mechanic and have him directly fix my car, no middleman, it's just infinitely better for all parties.
But you have to trade something to get your car fixed.
I mean, we trade on the daily. It's just the worst part is
you're saying that there's going to be no money. You haven't mentioned money at all.
Yeah, I mean, like, there could be other mediums. Yeah, sure. I mean, there could be something resembling that of currency. Well, I'm not in my preferred system, but nonetheless, there's like value. Like you don't even have to go as far as to support, like, I don't know, like communism and the prescription of abolition of state and class, but rather just like a central.
How would guns fit in?
Leftists are very, very pro-gun. Labor vouchers. Yeah, facts. Labor vouchers. Labor vouchers instead of currency. It's just like, oh, this is how much.
You have no issue right now that I have this gun on my desk.
No, I would actually want you to have it, because eventually the bourgeois is going to suppress us so much that it'll be very useful. Every real leftist is very pro-gun. Like Marx even himself said, like, I always forget the quote, but it shouldn't, because LARPers use it all the time. Like, under no pretext, like, that's how the quote begins. Like, basically saying, like, there's no condition in which we will surrender our firearms.
So basically just libertarian, but...
Yeah, libertarian was originally like a socialist prescription, yeah. It got appropriated by what I would refer to...
I lean more libertarian than anything.
Yeah, so I think you'd fit in well with us. Like, libertarians have been hijacked by what we would call proprietarians. People who, like, disguise themselves behind liberation, but actually still support hierarchies that result in exploitation.
I believe that this is just the way that I've grown up. You do something for somebody, you get paid, they get whatever money from your labor, but you still get paid, right? So that money that they make goes to someone else, but then they get money back. It's just a whole cycle.
Yeah, it's bad that this status quo has been instilled in us, because it's not fair. Like, are you from the South?
Yeah, Alabama.
Yeah, so like this is actually the most fascinating part about it is the South used to be very, very, very like socialist, like especially in the 30s and the 20s when we had like the Great Depression, particularly.
Democratic, yep.
Like more than just democratic. So like there were organizations like the International Workers of the World and the Democratic Socialists under Eugene Debs, and they had record high membership because like there was this concept of hard work, and it still lingers in the South, except now it's masqueraded by some facade of capitalism, which is heartbreaking. But you know, it always used to be this like work hard and things will come to you, right? Like it is a Marxian principle in within itself. From each according to his need, to each according to his ability, some shit like that. I don't really care exactly about the nuance, but what I'm getting at is like labor has always been valued, and labor is still something that is valued under Marxian principles. We value labor more than anything else. Like work is what I value, and I want people who work hard to be properly compensated for that. I'm not just going to sit idle to theft. And that's why a lot of people in the South thought that way too in the 30s and 40s. And then we developed an enemy in the USSR, and as a result of that, a bunch of like fear mongering and Red Scare propaganda just took us to a different part of the political aisle.
Okay, how would
like you know Alabama band, like the band Alabama?
Huh?
You know the band Alabama, like song they made songs like Dixieland Delight?
Yeah.
Dixieland. You know Song of the South?
Yes, I do know Song of the South.
There's a pretty goddamn socialist line in there. Like
I grew up to those songs, I know.
Yeah, this hard work ethic rhetoric really mimics that of socialist prescriptions.
You said you want to move to North Korea if you could.
Oh, that was a joke. I was just fucking around.
Oh, no, it was a joke.
Yeah, North Korea isn't North Korea is.
I can't tell when you're being serious.
Yeah, I was just joking about that. I'm not serious.
Okay, I was about to say, you know, they're not allowed to own guns, right?
Yeah, I don't like North Korea. To insult North Korea has like completely rejected Marx. They don't have any allusions to Marx in their constitution or anything. It's so bad. Like now they revere their leaders as gods and stuff. Like I'm not gonna have any respect for Juche. It's just ridiculous. It's insulting, actually. Same with the Communist Party of China.
How would freedom of religion fit into?
I mean, there really wouldn't be a problem. So Marx himself was pretty much like against religion, but that doesn't mean it's incompatible with communism. Like a bunch of there are Christian sects of communism. It's all just like relative to what you believe. Like it's not, communism doesn't necessitate religious suppression. Like I know a bunch of Christian anarchists.
That I do know. I do know where you're coming from with that, because I know something like I forgot the passage, but it mentioned something about Jesus being an anarchist and whatever.
That's because Jesus probably rejected all hierarchies that weren't him, right? Like the concept of kings and hierarchies are antithetical to Christ because it's putting someone else above you, and it's like a concept of a false prophet. So that makes sense.
He wouldn't have fit in if he. Do you get what I'm...
Yeah, like you think Jesus would be content with the current state of the political climate where we literally idolize, like, politicians? Like, to a point where we think that they're fighting the good fight? Like, there are a portion of the population that literally think Trump is God sent. That's actually blasphemous.
Oh, no, I know he's not.
Yeah.
Or, hey, I've seen some stuff that he was sent here for a reason, and I believe that. But... There in the end times, there's supposed to be peace with the Middle East, and he's done that.
Yeah.
All the peace deals in the Middle East.
Google the last 3 temptations of Christ right now, and then read them out loud to me. I want to give you a different...
Are you talking about temptations